Hi, I'm Mamadou. Welcome to my channel Africa Everyday. For this episode, I'll be showing you how palm kernel oil is produced traditionally in Nigeria. In my previous video, I made a video about how to prepare beans and dodo, how we do it in Nigeria. And one of the ingredients that I used was palm kernel oil. And I discovered that in the comment section, many of you have never heard of what called palm kernel oil. So I chatted with Mr. Mike. I decided to take that topic to show you this week how we produce palm kernel oil traditionally in Nigeria. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be showing you how each process is, the product of each process, and some other things that are derived from palm kernel aside from the oil. And I hope you enjoyed this video. What are the significance of palm kernel oil in Nigeria? One of the things that we used to use palm kernel oil for in Nigeria is that aside number one, we use it for cooking different kind of food. You want to fry, your yam. We used to fry yam, different kind of food. But we used to fry meat or fish, depend. Number two is that our palm kernel oil is also used for making soap in Nigeria. It's used for making soaps in Nigeria, and also palm kernel oil is also used for making cough medicine, traditional cough medicine in Nigeria. How is that done? I can remember when I was a kid, whenever I had cough, my mother we get palm kernel oil, and now she'll add another medicine that we call there's no English word for it. Add another medicine, then she will mix everything together with her index finger, and she'll now be dipping it into her mouth. Or if she's not going to use that, she will use palm kernel oil and add small quantity of sugar to it to mix everything together. And it used to cure my cough back then. So it's also used in the making of medicine traditionally. All right, so let's go, and I hope if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Alright, this is our palm kernel fruit. As you can see that it used to be harvested in bunch. So you take this will be ground by the machine that you just saw earlier. You can see that this is the fruit that will bear the oil. So it'll be ground and it will be separated from the seed and also the shaft. The shaft is not wasted. It's also used for making fire. You can see that this is the flesh in which the palm kernel oil will come from. It is it's a kind of a dirty process of extracting the palm kernel oil from the seed, and it has been done for the past 500 years in Yoruba land right here. I believe because it's not popular all over the world, that is why it is not well known all over the world like vegetable oil. That is very, very common. But it is one of the flavors that is used for cooking food in Nigeria. So the next process now is sieving the seed from the liquid of the palm kernel seed. Then also the shaft and the seed will have to be sieved out. No part of the seed is wasted. The shaft is dried up and later used for making firewood, while the seed is opened up and the kernel inside is used for making vegetable oil, which one day I'm still going to make a video about that. The use of the machine for grinding the palm kernel. Before the use of the machine, what they used to grind the palm kernel is the use of food to stamp it. The palm kernel will be put in this kind of pit. Then about three or four women will start stamping their feet on the palm kernel, so that the skin of the palm kernel will tear off, just like you are seeing right here. But people are not actually doing that, so they usually use machine to grind the palm kernel seed, to grind it now, instead of using their feet to stampede it till the flesh is torn off from the seed. So this is the seed. When we were kids, we used to look around for this seed. Once you open it up, you see the kernel inside, and we used to eat it. There was a time that when we were kids, we used to use it to eat gari. It was somehow delicious, of course. So in Yoruba language, that is my mother tongue. This one is called Ekuro. Call it palm kernel seed now. Can still be opened up to refill the kernel inside it. This can be sold like this for those that are making vegetable oil, or it can also be processed by the people that made this, but usually sold off to those that are making vegetable oil. So it's a multi-level process of making the vegetable oil. Every part of the process, every part of the palm kernel fruit is useful for one thing or the other. There's no wastage of the palm kernel. This shaft will be dried up. Then to now be used, this once it's dried up, it is very, very flammable. To now be used, it combusts so easily, readily. So it now be used for making fire, for cooking. she will have to skim off the matter. I don't know what this one is called, either in Yoruba or in English language, but she has to skim it off. That is the main part that will be turned. It will not be cooked, it will be turned to red oil. That's the main part that is needed for turning it into the red oil. The skimming is a very, very important process of the whole process. I did the shaft. The seed has been separated and also the oil has been separated. You can see this is the shaft now. It will now be separated, then later it will be dried up before it will now be used for making fire. This is where it will be cooked. You can see that? It will be cooked and the water will be allowed to evaporate. Oh, the heat. Yes, to be cooked. Then once the water evaporates, it will now be left with the palm kernel oil. And all right, so this is the palm kernel. You can see this. So we can break this up and retrieve the seed inside. The seed is edible and the seed can be used to make a vegetable oil. So I'm going to crack one seed up now and you'll see the content. Thank you. I don't know if this will be strong enough for me to crack one. This is a seed. It is very strong, so you have to apply enough force. Okay, now you can see that this is the seed. It is quite edible, but this one is broken. It's supposed to be whole, but probably I applied too much force, so it is not whole, but you can still. But I'll try to break another one. You have more than enough. I don't want to apply too much force. It's broken. So this is the seed. You can see that it is very, very edible. So I can actually eat it. Yes, it is much edible. So this will be sold off to those that are making vegetable oil. So this will be processed to making vegetable oil. So about 5 things can be extracted from palm kernel fruit. This is very, very interesting. Okay, you can see now it is boiling up now. So the evaporation is happening. As you can see now, the red oil is being formed now. It's almost done now. Just to remove more chaff from it, then it will be done. More chaff to be removed, then it will be fully ready. Okay. So this is the final stage now. It is well cooked now, so it will be sieved. The shaft will serve as a sieve, so that every other particle will be sieved off. What is left is all will be sold. So this is the final product of the oil. Special thanks to my patron for making all this possible. Thank you so much for your support. I'm very, very grateful to you guys. You've been phenomenal in my life. Your support has been wonderful. It's making all this possible. I'm Mr. Mike too. Mr. Mike Atomic Stream, the real foundation behind all this, the main man. Thank you so much. I can never thank you enough. Even if I use an entire episode to thank you, it will never be enough. Thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. I can never thank you enough for everything that you've been doing in my life. I'm very grateful. I can never repay you. Only the heaven can repay you. Thank you so much. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section below. And also, if you want to email me, my email address will be in the description of the video, and also my WhatsApp number in case you want to message me. It will be in the description of the video. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video.